Chapter 7. Your Universal Secretary keeps perfect records. Some people who read the technique in the previous chapter will immediately see the light. They will immediately understand the value of disconnecting and disengaging from their negative thoughts, which have never been true anyway. They will understand the power of going into the void and the field of infinite possibilities and letting the universe do its magic. Yet I know that for every reader who understands this logic, there will be others who will ask this exact question. How does the universe know what I want if I just sit there without ever verbalizing my desires or visualizing them? How does the universe know the amount of money I need or what I'm asking for? This is a great question as it ties in beautifully with what we have discussed so far. Recall how I mentioned that the universe is always picking up on your deepest desires and preferences, no matter how small they are? Recall how the simple act of setting foot into a meeting room and sitting down in a chair triggered a whole series of intentions, desires, and preferences, which were then picked up by the universe? Therefore, understand and rest in the assurance that you have done enough asking in the past. Whether you realize it or not, the universe had picked up and is constantly picking up on your deepest intentions and desires, even when you did not think the universe was listening. Each time you saw a nice car drive past and said to yourself, "Wow, that's a nice car," you were signaling your desire and intention for similar cars without even having to consciously set an intention for it. Each time you drove past a nice house in a nice neighborhood and appreciated all the beautiful things about it, you were signaling your intention and desire to the universe to draw similar things into your life. Without realizing it, you have put all sorts of wonderful good things into your wish list, more so than you can ever imagine. This is like having a meticulous secretary always by your side, taking care of your every single whim and fancy. Each time you express a liking or dislike for something, the Universal Secretary noted it down in her notebook perfectly. Well, she must be using a very thick notebook indeed. But don't worry about how the universe stores any of that. The universe has the means to store all of your intentions and desires perfectly. Here's the interesting thing about this Universal Secretary that is always by your side. Apart from having a very thick notebook, or several of them, she can't tell the differences between your likes and dislikes. In other words, when you saw a beautiful red car and said, "I would love to have a car like that," the Universal Secretary made an entry titled "Red Car" into your notebook. When you said, "What a rude driver! Who does he think he is?" and then stew in your bad negative feelings, the Universal Secretary wrote down "rude driver who irritates me greatly" in her notebook as well. Isn't that just exhilarating to know? Knowing this is the ultimate personal freedom. Each time you looked at your debt and cursed it, your impartial Universal Secretary would write down "debt" in your notebooks and keep a perfect record of that intention for you. Each time you looked at your bank account balance and worried that it was low, the secretary wrote "low bank balance" in your notebooks and held it perfectly for you. While this is a somewhat humorous analogy, understand that is how the universe works. The universe keeps a perfect record of our intentions and desires until we override or change them. Without even realizing it, you have created perfect universal records of your dream home, dream job, dream car, dream vacation, or dream relationship. How does the universe even know what your dream relationship is like? Well, you have told the universe over and over again and clarified with it over and over again through the myriad of relationships that you've had or observed. The universe has kept perfect records of everything and is continually adding to them. This is a fundamental, universal truth. The universe wants very badly to give you whatever you have asked for. It wants to deliver you everything which you have asked for and recorded in your universal notebooks. But what is the issue here? It can only give you things which match your predominant inner state. Put differently, you only have access to the things that match the nature of your current vibrations and thoughts. Therefore, at any one time, you are holding yourself vibrationally apart from a lot of the things which you have asked for without even knowing it. Are you still concerned about how the universe is going to deliver its good to you? Or how it will know what your quote unquote good is? Give up the need to tell the universe in great detail what you want or need, because the universe already knows. It has already picked up on the sum total of your thoughts and feelings since the beginning of time. Every single thought or intention which you held has been meticulously curated, just waiting to be delivered to you. Note how precise these universal laws are. The famous inspirational author Bob Proctor often quotes the father of our space program, Dr. Werner von Braun, as saying, "The natural laws of this universe are so precise that we have no difficulty building a spaceship, sending people to the moon, and we can time the landing with the precision of a fraction of a second." This is also the famous opening line from the hit Law of Attraction movie, The Secret. If our universal laws are so precise that they allow us to build marvelous machines, inventions, and spaceships, don't you think the universe has the capabilities to hold and accommodate every single one of our minute preferences and desires, right down to the smallest of details? When you understand this, you understand why the universe always delivered what you asked for perfectly. The universe does so because it has kept the precise records of your intentions and desires since the beginning of time, and it's simply waiting to deliver all of that to you. The moment you have an intention or desire, universal energy responds perfectly. You create an imprint in the energy field around you. You literally affect the energy field around you. But are you in a position to receive what you have asked for so badly? You will not be in a position to receive if you are vibrationally different or energetically apart from what you ask for. This is the reason why the previous exercise of sitting quietly by yourself works so well. When you drop all of your negative thoughts and focus on your natural goodness within, you align yourself with the natural vibrations of the universe. You bring yourself to higher and higher levels of joy, fulfillment, love, and peace. You are coming face to face with your true nature and your beingness. It is in those moments that you are most receptive to receiving your good because you are in vibrational alignment with all the good things that you have asked for previously. Therefore, know that you have already done all the asking you need to do. There is no way to physically stop asking. Hence, you can never stop creating. You are creating and asking every moment of your life. The universe is also responding to your asking every time you do so. But are you in a place to receive all the good that has been accumulated and held for you? Do you believe that you can only come in contact with all that good in heaven or after you die? Do you believe that you need to wait to receive your riches? Or would you like to receive them right now? Receiving them right now is not an act of greed. It is an act of recognition that everything you ask for is already here right now in this moment, waiting to be delivered to you in the most harmonious and straightforward way possible. The only suggestion I can give here is to try this out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Try all of this out for yourself. No matter what your financial circumstances are, no matter where you have been in the past, drop all of that. Drop all of that baggage and sit quietly by yourself, becoming aware of the natural goodness that is within you. Feel this goodness and pleasant feeling growing within you. Understand that these feelings of abundance well up within you and that you are not consciously doing anything. All you are doing is being yourself. You are being. You are not doing. You are dropping everything that has never been a part of your true nature. All your negative beliefs, thoughts, fears, worries, let all of that go and focus on your pure beingness. How long should you stay in this inner state? For as long as you like. Stay in this inner state of love and peace because it feels so good for you. You will intuitively know when it is time for you to come out of this state into your normal waking awareness. But the longer you spend in this state, the more profound the changes that will happen to you. Don't turn any of this into work. Just go into the state and stay there. Remember that you are not actively, quote unquote, doing anything while there. You are just there to notice and perceive the universal goodness that has always been there. When you are at that state, you are vibrating at a level that is in line with all the good things that you have asked for up to this moment. You are putting yourself in a position to receive all that you have asked for. This is also when the good you seek will start flooding into your experience in ways which you have never imagined. How do I know this so firmly? Why do I have so much conviction that this works? Because I have experienced all of this intimately. I have seen this working firsthand and produced results in my life when absolutely nothing else worked. The sheer miracle and beauty of this technique will become apparent once you try it. You don't even have to physically take any outward actions once you have tried this technique. Try it and go to sleep. Or try it and go about your daily life. Try it and stay at home. You can try what I am describing here and never venture a single step out of your home. You can try what I have described here and never make a physical call or have physical contact with another person, and things will still manifest for you. Things will find their way to you simply because space and time are no obstacles for the universe. Once you clear up what is on the inside, then your outer reality has to be transformed in an instant. This is universal law. Right now, you may perceive your outer reality to be caused by physical people, things, and events. You may perceive your reality to be the way it is because of external events and happenings. What I am suggesting to you now, and what you will realize as you deepen your practice, is that all these quote-unquote external events, people, and things are merely created by our inner states, thoughts, and feelings. They have merely been projected onto a big external screen, frame by frame, moment by moment. Change what goes on to each frame in the projector, and what lights up on the big screen changes in an instant. Stop seeing your current physical reality as cast in stone. Don't even pay any attention to it if it does not please you. Go back repeatedly to the source and stay there. Go back to the field of infinite possibilities in your inner world and stay there. And the universe will fill the rest of it up perfectly in a way that is just right for you.